Hello, my HQTs, Jedi Knights, Dowers, Wookiees, Sith, Huts, and can't forget my Sam people. What's up, Darth? Yes, the boss is playing tonight. I'm just over here right now, looking for droids. What us stormtroopers do best. That and being victims of the Jedi mind. Wait, what's that over there? Oh, they're not the droids I'm looking for, huh? Alrighty then. We want no more tricks tonight, so don't even try it, you rebel scum. I'm SC218, you can call me down. Ooh, that's better. Well, short for a stormtrooper. This is a cute Star Wars item. I can already tell. Apologize. So we're going to separate the Yodas from the Jar Jar Binkses, and it's your job to make the castle run in 12 rounds. Can you do it? Now, I bet you didn't know these fun facts about the Star Wars. Well, almost portrayed by a monkey in a costume, and his name was almost Minch. I'm not sure which one of those is worse. And also, you can't forget General Grievous. Excuse me. Get the guy some NyQuil already, and me too. Guess who delivered the sound effects? You saw it right there. Was George Lucas himself, because he had bronchitis. I think he passed it on to me as well. Laura Dern, bad. This is my favourite when my fellow stormtroopers break into control room in A New Hope. Watch my guy on the right. Ouch! I guess there is something to be said for short stormtroopers. After all, oh my god, had me laughing out loud last time. Now, in case you didn't know, yes, we're on different sides of the Force, but I'm actually super tight with Luke Skywalker. Well, my favourite pick ever in life, as you can imagine. It's pretty. And that will be $5,000. That's enough to Skywalker on your haters. Grab some drinks with your friends at a wretched hive of scum and villainy and freeze yourself in carbonite. Also, for any points you earn here tonight, we're doubling them. Yes, times 2, baby. Double the fun in tonight's game. Do you have an extra life on stash along with your lightsaber? If not, you can buy one right now. If you see it on your screen, an extra life can keep you in the game. If you get a question wrong, use it on any planet aside from the final one. Of course, you know how that works, don't you? Alright, we asked you to send in your pics of your craziest Star Wars costumes. Here are some of our faves right now. Take a look at this. We've got Tessa, I think that's Ray right there. Here's Cruisosaurus dressed as Ben Kenobi. Dave Peterson's kids. What cuties. Noah Silver 222, that's either Luke or young Ben. Frank the V and FDA Queen, some Jawas, ready, steady, nice lightsaber. Moe Knight's son is BB-8. What an HQT right there. Now we see you out there in the galaxy, everybody. A big shout out to Star Wars Online, the Star Wars Daily and Star Wars 1980 as well. We love you guys. Take a look at this.
Jesus.
That girl. She was waving that don't want it. Wish I was little.
Wishes don't come true. If they did, I'd be on maternity leave with Michael B. Jordan's baby by now.
From the producer of Girls Trip.
How old are you?
I don't even know, man.
Little, rated PG-13.
Now, here what we have. Here's what we have to show them. Between the palm. And madness between dreams and reality lies the mystery of the 12 questions. It's the Twilight Zone trivia presented by CBS All Access, happening at 9 p.m. Eastern, and it's going to be creepy but awesome. And shout out to Selwyn Hines, a friend of mine who's a writer on that show. That's going to be incredible. All right, just a few seconds to go before we start the game. Are your brain blasters ready? I hope so. 10, 9, 8. Okay, time to get your heads out of your cockpit. Let's get down to the quiz sing May the Force Be With You. Here's Q1. The caption that traditionally opens at Star Wars movies sets them how long ago? A long time, a long time, a long time. This is what we have to take from the true Star Wars fans. The galaxy may be far, far away, but it was only a long time ago. We were looking for one long right there, 146,000. That was an absolutely savage question. Oh my HQ history, I'm going to say it. I said it. We lost over 200,000, almost 250,000 of you gone right there on Q1. I hope you have your extra lives handy. 146,000 of you nailed it though. That opening line is the most recognizable quote from Star Wars, and it wasn't even part of the dialogue. Ooh, one long too many for you guys. Now, you all want to level up as high as you can this season, so we're here to help. You can buy points multipliers. If you see it on your screen, the more points you earn, the higher the level, the better chance you have of winning the Season 3 Grand Prize. I'm still sweating after that savage Q1. Here's Q2. In the sequel trilogy, what are the equivalents of the Empire and the Rebellion, New Dominion and Uprising, First Order and Resistance, Regime and Revolution? They all sound pretty dramatic, don't they? If you went for Regime and Revolution, you're going to want to revolt right now. It's the First Order and the Resistance. Reincarnated, pretty sure. Q3. In the classic trilogy, who was the first character to mention the Emperor, Darth Vader, Grand Moff Tarkin, Admiral Hyatt? Maybe get me impersonating really scary. The Emperor first appeared in The Empire Strikes Back, but he was a hot topic of Combo 1 movie earlier. Is Grand Moff Tarkin? Yes, indeed. And that was a grand answer there. Wow, Double Savage already here on Q3. This has got to be a record right now. Almost 300,000 of you gone. 102,000 of you are moving on. Now, a bunch of you there recognized his foul stench when you were brought on board.
I have just received word that the Emperor has dissolved the council permanently.
That's Tarkin, played by the late, great Peter Cushing, of course. Amazing actor. Speaking of which, Q4. Which of these actors has played multiple roles in different Star Wars films? Warwick Davis. Why get one Star Wars check when you can get loads of them? Sofia Coppola hit the screen for a split second in The Phantom Menace, but that was her only role. This guy took on 13 of them, at least, is Warwick Davis. 224,000 of you with a great performance there. Wicket the Ewok was his biggest role. That's him right there. Other Star Wars actors have double dipped, including Mark Hamill. If you look closely at The Last Jedi, he plays another role there as well. All right, Q5. Which film's opening shot pans downward? Attack of the Clones, The Force Awakens, Rogue One. Ooh, this is so much fun. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Have to have a keen eye for this one. If you went for Rogue One, you went rogue on this one. Staying woke. It's The Force Awakens. Yeah, that woke you up, didn't it? 124,000. Are we going to go with Triple the Savage? Already at Q5? Yes, we are. 200,000 down. 124,000 of you beating the Empire right now. Beating them well. Now, the original set a trend when the crawl disappears into infinity. The camera pans down to the galaxy below. Only 2 films dared to pan upwards. It's Attack of the Clones and Rogue One. They went rogue. Now, for this next one, take a look at this video.
Where are you?
Remember that? Who saved Luke with that maneuver? Wedge, Biggs, Porkins. Red 5, standing by. Red leader, standing by. you standing by? Watch your back, Luke, watch your back! When he couldn't watch it any longer, this guy watched it for him. Thanks, Wedge. It was Wedge. That's who. You wild about Wedgie? 134,000 of you are. That was a brutal question. Galactic history was hanging in the balance. Luckily, Luke got to blow up the Death Star minutes later, thanks to the daring do of Wedge Antilles. We love Wedge. Q7 halfway. Yoda fled into hiding after losing a showdown with whom? Darth Maul, Count Dooku, Darth Sidious. Yeah, he's like, I'm out of here. I'm gone. But who did he fight? Some might call him a sore loser. I just call him smart. Yoda said peace out after he lost his battle with Palpatine. Who's that? Well, it's Darth Sidious. That's who it is. The insidious answer. 97,000 of you knew that. The Force is strong with Yoda, but the dark side was stronger with Palpatine.
Harry, careful, Tommy.
Yeah, he crept out of there and headed to the Dagobah system, I think, for the rest of his life. Q8, which is not a type of TIE fighter that has appeared in a Star Wars film. Interceptor, Vanguard, Striker. You want to stay out of the line of fire if a TIE fighter, I would suggest. If you know your TIE fighters, now I'm really impressed. It's a strike if you went for Vanguard. A strike in a good way. That is, did you blast that one into outer space? 64,000 of you did. Well done. The originals gave us TIE fighters, bombers, Vaders, custom-made one, and interceptors. Rogue One brought us strikers, but Vanguards never made it out of the gaming world. Wasn't a game, though. Q9, which Star Wars characters' clothing previously appeared in a completely different sci-fi franchise. Bosk the Bounty Hunter, Jyn Erso, Supreme Leader Snoke. Which one wore somebody else's clothes? 3 Star Wars sensations with very different styles, but which one opted for hand-me-downs for their big screen debut? Bosk the Bounty Hunter. That's who, a man of few words. 31,000 of you looking for that bounty tonight. Here's Bosk's outfit next to his earlier work in a 60s Doctor Who story, The 10th Planet. Who wore it better? Let me know in the chat. It's the sci-fi version. All right, focus again. It's important. It's Q10. This fan is cosplaying as a character from what? In this photo right here. Recognize that character? Is it from the Droids cartoon, the holiday special, the Family Guy gag? Yeah, this is not an easy one, I've got to say. George Lucas said he'd smash every copy with a sledgehammer, but you can still find it on YouTube. A worse idea than Jar Jar Binks, if ever there was one, is the holiday special. It was bad. 27,000 of you feeling pretty special right now. The character was Chef Gormada, whoever that was. Luke, Han and Leia were made to appear in this sucky special as well and regretted it forevermore. Q11, we're here already. Let's go. In the 1993 video game Star Wars Chess, what character represents the Rebel Force Knights? Tauntaun, Chewbacca, Obi-Wan. If you're going to play chess, it should be Star Wars chess. Turning Star Wars into chess was quite a challenge. They should have been Jedi Knights, really, shouldn't they? But instead, they were Chewbacca. Chewbacca was the Knights. Oh my goodness, I'm going to go with Quadruple Savage. Here on Q11, more than 20,000 of you gone, 6,311 of you are moving on. In 1993, when the game came out, there were no female villains in the franchise, so the role of Queen went to Darth Vader. Strap yourselves in, because we are making the jump to hyperspace. We've got 6,311 players left in the game, another 6,000 using extra lives to get back in. We've got $5,000 in the bag tonight. Can you defeat the evil Empire? May the Force be with you. It's Q12, which Clone Wars characters of a species seen in the original 1977 film, Ruru Page, Cad Bane, Asajj Ventress. How well do you know these characters? None of them are the friendliest characters, but which one looks familiar from the first film? One is a Zabrak, first spotted in episode 1. Another is a Gungan, but they came later too. 2 Duros were seen chilling in the Mos Eisley Cantina. Hats off to Cad Bane for the win. We've got 4,734 winners. You smashed it. Congratulations to our 4,734 winners tonight. Was that the toughest game ever in HQ history? Perhaps. Lost a lot of you guys early on. Well done to those who are still standing. You're taking on $1.06. We've got Rhino, tough one. Yeah, that was a tough one. And you're a tough one as well. Cookies, 6. You're going to eat some cookies for that cash, I'm suspecting. Andrea, MT, SMB, 2118. You're a true Star Wars fanatic, aren't you? As is Dr. SN Blim. And Whitney, she looked surprised that she won herself. Now, Force was most definitely with you, HQCs. You defeated the evil empire and restored peace to the galaxy as well. Yeah, well done. I'm SC2187. Here's where to find me on the socials. Stop by, say hi. And Star Wars Night here at HQ is not over yet. Not by far, far away. Yeah, HQ Words is coming up next. So keep your lightsabers at the ready for more fun and games and cash and points and all that good stuff. And just remember, I am your mother.